From the Arrow Podcast Network, this is Arrow on the Air. I'm Hannah Radden, and these are this week's headlines. For students who wish to take part in singing, there is a Glee Club that holds auditions at the beginning of each semester. Josh Seabaugh has the story.
There are students who love to sing, either singing alone or with friends. Some students find joy in testing out their pipes. For students who love to sing and want to get involved with other people and take part in performances, there is the Glee Club. The Glee Club of Southeast is a small group that meets twice a week on Mondays and Wednesdays. During those meetings, they practice songs for upcoming events and discuss them, as well as learning choreography. Glee Club hosts a show once a semester where they sing together in acapellas. Acapellas are singing with no instruments. To create the sound of background music, some of the singers will either hum, harmonize, or even make the noises themselves. Southeast Mass Communications TV and Film Senior, Kara Linsmeyer, is in charge of audio. Linsmeyer said that the show for the spring semester will be themed around famous movies and shows.
So our virtual show this year is all themed around movies and TV shows. So it's an a cappella number that we are putting together that has a bunch of themes from various films and such. So we got like Star Wars, Indiana Jones.
The virtual spring show will take place April 24th. For students who wish to keep up with events and be involved, there is an email list and Instagram for SEMO Glee Club. To get involved with the email list, students will have to email Glee Club President Cami Bonine at cdbonine1s@semo.edu. Reporting for the Southeast Arrow, I'm Josh Seabaugh.
Southeast hosted poet and playwright Jamon Hill on Thursday, February 24th. Hill recited some of his poetry from his book, Made for My Mother's Ceilings, in front of a small but enthusiastic crowd. Marquita Evans has the story.
On Thursday, February 25th, poet and playwright Jamon Hill showcased his poetry before a small but enthusiastic crowd. Hill recited poems such as Black Body Rhetoric Part 3 and White Heaven. Throughout the event, Hill's poems ranged from serious to wonky and weird. Students were able to purchase merchandise and his book, Made from My Mother's Ceilings, after the event ended. Hill is a highly sought-after poet internationally, with his poetry videos garnering millions of views online. According to Hill, there are 3 words that describe his work perfectly.
Blackness, we got God, and we got ratchetry.
Most of Hill's creative work centers around what he calls the flourish, or the idea that Black people are infinitely possible beings. To watch some of his work, you can go to his website, jamonhill.com. For the Southeast Arrow, I'm Marquita Evans.
There are many challenges from the virus that college majors at Southeast are having to overcome. One group in particular is finding new ways to adjust safely to still continue their passions. Many musicians and faculty at the River campus are learning how to adjust into a blended playing environment due to the virus. Instructors such as Gabrielle Buffoni, woodwind instructor, and Patrick Rafferty, guitar instructor, have learned what it takes to still be there for their students when in-person playing is limited. Both faculty members have implemented new protocols into their daily teaching practices to ensure the safety of students and others. Buffoni schedules her lessons in 30-minute increments, involving 30 minutes in the room and lets it sit for 30 minutes after, because of the constant airflow for woodwinds. Rafferty keeps 10 feet between him and the student and disinfects the room each time. Buffoni said she found that she was more conscious on how she explained things verbally because there is a limitation to how close you can be to the student.
Try to use demonstrations. So I'll try to show them on my own instrument and have them mirror that. Sometimes it's just a kind of a trial and error of trying to explain it from 6 feet away. And nope, that's not what I mean. Nope, that's not what I mean. Yes, that's what I mean.
Rafferty said he has found more effective ways with the online platform.
Kind of one thing that I found surprising about Zoom is that when I'm sharing a screen with someone, I'm able to identify really specific moments in music by using like the cursor.
Both instructors are still continuing these safe practices and still learning the most effective techniques for their students. All of these implementations will continue to help keep the university music students safe and their instructors. If you're looking for more content from the Southeast Arrow, check out our other video program, Hawk's Nest, for the latest on sports. Find all Arrow Podcast Network shows at southeastarrow.com/AAPN. You've been listening to Arrow on the Air. I'm Hannah Radden.